So how to set your core muscles. Stay in a position like I am, knees are bent, pelvis is in that middle position, so a little space there by your low back. See your pelvis like a bucket, right on the bottom of that bucket is where your core muscles are. Pull those gently up towards your belly button, tuck your belly button in, set your shoulders together down towards your low back, and that should be your starting position. So you can actually feel those core muscles. Find the bony parts of your pelvis, slide in a little bit of pressure there, and then try to imagine to pull those core muscles up, and you should feel something popping up under your fingertips. And relax, and again, hopefully you can see my fingers moving when I do that. So that's a good start, and then we're going to start the class in a second. Hi everybody, here we are again with week 14 with Stay Calm with Carina for a great Pilates hour. Hope you enjoy it. So make sure that you close your eyes to start with. Make sure that the weight is right in the middle of both feet. Find your pelvis, and then find on the bottom of that pelvis, find your core muscles. Pull that up, belly button gently tucked in, shoulders are together, down towards low back. So there's a lovely tone in the front and in the back of your trunk. And now first, really just zone into yourself. Swing your trunk from side to side, from your ankles. Well done, and then keep your eyes closed. And then swing your trunk to the front and back with your legs. So again, the movement is just from those ankle joints. Relax your arms. Just swing that trunk to the front and back. And then combine these last two movements. Circling one way, shift that weight from one foot to the other, and then circling the other way around. And relax, put the weight right in the middle of both feet again. Make sure that your knees stay slightly bent, so don't push them back. Slightly bent, and now up to your pelvis. Rock that pelvis gently to the front and back to loosen up your low back muscles. Nice, slow, big movements to start with. And once you feel, if there's a trouble in your low back, once you feel that start to loosen up a little bit, then make the movements a little bit smaller, so that you end up in your middle position. Double check if those core muscles are still up and in the front, together and down around your shoulder blades. Put a pinch under your chin to keep that chin up, and think about that string from the crown of your head, making you stand tall. Hands on your ribcage. Deep breath in and out. So try to hold those core muscles turned below that belly button while you do a deep breath in and out. Fill those lungs up all the way down at the bottom and let go of that air. One more time, in and out. And relax. Well done. Open your eyes, move your arms halfway and back. Lift up one heel and then lift up the other heel. Well done. And then now we're going to go with both heels up and down. Arms are still going in the front, halfway. Nice and high, up onto those toes. And now stay up onto your toes. See if you can hold that balance. And relax. Now do the same thing, but now we're going to try to do that with your eyes closed. Arms in front, heels up, and hold that balance. And relax. Well done. Open your eyes, have your hands behind your back, lock your shoulders down, and then a gentle stretch to one side. Feel the stretch right from your ear to your shoulder. And then look into that armpit on that same side. Give it a nice stretch. This one nothing longer than about 15 seconds, just because of all the nerves and blood supply going to your head. And then relax. Go to the other side. Feel a nice stretch on this side. Double check if those core muscles are still up. Belly button still gently tucked in. And then look down into this armpit. And you might feel the difference between one side and the other. That you feel the stretch on one side more than the other. So if you do, just concentrate on that. During the next couple of days, do that side stretch. And relax. And relax all the way. Good. We're going to start with the climb in standing. So your hands are on your hips. Tiptoe with one heel away from the floor, and then drop that hip down and gently hike it up. So a gentle sideways movement to loosen up again that low back, but now in a sideways movement. Good, and then set your pelvis in your middle position, onto your toes, and open up and close, open up and close. Make sure the muscles in that standing leg are lovely toned, knees still slightly bent, centers are set, and now see if you can lift that leg up, open up and close. Good, now we're going to go to the other side, so lower that foot back down, other heel up, drop this side down and hike it gently up. Nice big movement if you can. And then set your pelvis in your middle position again on this side. Open this knee up and down. Toes are still on the floor for now. Double check your centers. Turn your leg muscles, make sure that knee of that standing leg is slightly bent. And then lift that leg up and do the same movement. And then 2 more. Well done. Now we're going to go back to the first side. So onto your toes, lift that leg up, open up, and now see if you can slide that leg away, feet together, and bring that knee back in. Holding that balance, working those core muscles. Oops. Long dog walk already. And relax. Well done. Same thing now with the other side. Onto your toes. Lift that leg up. Open up and slide this leg away. Oops. Two more. Last one. Well done. And then loosen those ankles up a little bit. Next one's going to be the side kick. So spread your legs apart a little bit. We're going to do a slight knee bend. Centers are set all the way to one leg. And then lift that leg up and down. Good, and then shift that weight to the other side, holding your core muscles still lovely toned, and lift this leg up. Last one. Well done. Now bring it back into that little squat, And now you're going to lift up one arm and then you're going to kick out the other leg. That back into that little squat, and then the same on the other side. And squat down as deep as your knees allow you to today. Well done. Each side one more time. That's the first side, and there's the second side, and there we are. Well done. Upper body stretch. So fold your hands together in the front, chin down towards your chest, roll yourself slowly down. Then move your arms to the wall. Move them up to the ceiling. Deep breath in and relax. Well done. There we go again. Rolling down until your hands are by your knees. Then slide forward. Up to the ceiling. Deep breath in and relax. 2 more of those. Rolling down. Forward. Ceiling. Deep breath in. And relax. Last one. Rolling down. Forward. Up to the ceiling. And then a deep breath in. Fill those lungs again and relax. Well done. Next one is going to be the foot series. So your hands are on your hips. We're going to bend. Make sure your centers are set. You're going to bend at your knees. Breathing in. Heels up. Breathing in. Legs straight. Breathing in. And then lower those heels back down. Breathing in again. So bending your knees. Breathing in. Heels up. Breathing in. Legs straight. Breathing in. And then heels down. Breathing in. 2 more of those. Bending your knees. We're going a little bit faster now. Heels up. Legs straight. And down. Bending your knees. Heels up. Legs straight and down. Up onto your toes first. Breathing in. Bending your knees. Breathing in. Lower those heels down. Breathing in. And straighten those knees out. Breathing in. Up onto your toes. Breathing in. Bending your knees. Breathing in. Heels down. Breathing in. And legs straight, breathing in. And then the next 2 a little bit faster. Up onto your toes, bending your knees, heels down, legs straight. Up onto your toes, bending your knees, heel down and legs straight. Good, next one's going to be the moon stretch. So you're going to have your right over left. Both arms are up to the ceiling. Then you're going to stretch your trunk to one side. Try to imagine that you're in between 2 walls, so you're not leaning forward or leaning backwards. Try to go straight to the side. And a gentle pull on your hands, so you can stretch that side out a little bit more. And then bring your trunk to the other side. Stretch out. Well done. And relax. Roll your shoulders loose. Then your left over right with a little space now, if you can. So arms again up to the ceiling. Stretch yourself out to one side. And then move that trunk to the other side. And relax. Well done. Roll your shoulders loose. Next one's going to be the 100. So you're going to bend your knees. Centers are set. You're going to lean forward. Arms are right next to your body and pulse. Up onto your toes. And see if you can lift that leg up. Tucking that belly button in. Well done. And then the same on the other side. Onto your toes first. Still think about that string from the crown of your head. Make that neck nice and long. Lift your leg up. And relax. Well done. Roll your shoulders loose. And then we're going to go to the end of your mat for the next part of your exercise. So you're on the side of your mat. We're going to start with this gentle rolling down. So chin down towards your chest. Roll yourself slowly down. Keep on going. For the ones who have the osteoporosis or osteopenic, stand against the wall and then make your arms a big half a circle, holding those core muscles toned, and a half circle back while we're doing that rolling down and back. So you don't try to avoid to do too much rolling down, especially so far down. Good, and then slowly roll yourself back up. With those core muscles still lovely toned in the end, open up your collarbones. And there we go again. Roll yourself down. Try to go as far down as you can until you feel stretched by your low back or in the back of your legs. Just let it all stretch out. Relax your arms and head. And then walk yourself up onto the mat, getting ready for the plank. So the first one onto your forearms. Now you can't cheat on this one, you gotta keep on going with that plank, because otherwise when we're coming back to the classes, we're gonna have to start building it up again. So onto your forearms, hands together, check your core around your stomach and shoulders, breathe in, breathe out, and there we go. For that minute and a half again. I'm just trying to get Sandy a little bit closer to us, but she's too comfortable in her position there. Doing her own plank in her sleep, I guess. Hope that everybody's okay. Starting to work a little bit more, going outside a little bit more maybe. So I did talk with the school for the whole renting, or I thought maybe on the field, but they're not allowing anybody on the premises until it's all safe. So no Tuesday evenings for a while. And we'll have to see what happens with all the news. That's a minute. With all the news what we're getting from the government, where we can start doing some Pilates again. We could do some outside, of course, but it's very weather permitted. Especially when we had all that rain we had this week. 10 more seconds to go. We're nearly there. 5 seconds to go. And there you are, well done. Stretch yourself out, forehead down towards the mat. And then roll yourself, bring yourself onto your knees so you can roll your shoulders loose. Well done, good, we have another one to go. So now with your arms straight, slide one leg away, again, double check your tone around your shoulder blade muscles and around your stomach, breathe in, breathe out, and there we go, add the other leg. And then if you want to, little push-ups. Got an itch. Well done. And then see if you can lift up one leg up to the ceiling. Same with the other side. Holding that plank position. Well done. And then we're going to step aside. Pulling that knee up towards your chest. Step aside with the other leg. Knee up towards your chest. Ten more seconds to the minute. And there's your minute. So lift up one arm if you want to and can. Lift up the other arm. And then back to those little push-ups. Well done. Lift up one leg and the other. Five more seconds to go, and then we can open up that arm again. There we go. Lift up one arm and back. Lift up the other arm and back. Well done. And there we are. Stretch yourself out. Forehead down towards the mat. Well done, and then onto your knees. Roll your shoulders loose. Good, then slowly with those core muscles toned, roll yourself onto your back, where we're going to start with the one leg circle. So your knees are bent, your feet are on the floor, knees are bent, core muscles are up, belly button's tucked in, that little space is there by your low back, so keep that pelvis in that middle position. Concentrate on those muscles around your shoulders, and then we're going to have your arms on the mat and then lift up one leg up to the ceiling. Your aim is to hold that pelvis in that same position while you start circling. Start small and then slowly increase those circles to your level. Get used to the fact that when that leg is down towards the floor, you breathe out. Breathe in when you go over your belly button. So try not to bring that pelvis wiggling it around. Try to hold it in the same position with the strength of your core and big stomach muscles. Well done. Circle the other way around. Have your hands still on your hips so you can hopefully feel that there's no movement in that pelvis area. And then last circle with this leg. Well done, lower this foot back down. Double check your centers, lift the other leg up, breathe in. Centers are set, breathe out and start the same on this side. And if you have a clicking hip, see if you can tone your stomach muscles a little bit more, pull those core muscles up a little bit more. If that doesn't work, then tilt that pelvis into the mat and see if that works. If that doesn't work either, then just make your circle smaller. And then circle the other way around. You can still watch that breathing rhythm. Hands are still on your hips. Hopefully there's no movement around that pelvis. And then last circle. Well done. Pull those knees into your chest and have a lovely stretch. And try to get that bottom off the mat while you stretch that low back out, still holding your core muscles toned. Good, here comes the tricky bit. We're going to do both legs at the same time now. So centers are set around your stomach. Lift up one leg, add the other leg. Now we're going to concentrate now to lift up one side of your pelvis when those legs are going to one side. Breathe out when those legs are down towards the floor. Lift up the other side. Breathe in when those legs are over your belly button. Well done. And make that circle as big as you can. Nicely to the sides, bring one cheek off the mat and then the same on the other side. And make sure that breathing out when those legs are down, in over your belly button, and now we're going to circle the other way around. Watch your shoulders, keep them on the mat the whole time. Good, and then one more circle. And relax. Well done. Pull those knees up to your chest and have a lovely stretch again. Well done. So next one is again leg movements. Tough one on the stomach muscles. So from this position, set both of the legs in your tabletop position. Hands are on either side of your towel, on either side of your body. Centers are set, and then breathe in. Breathe out, straighten out one leg. We're going to straighten out the same leg. So this is that long time holding this other leg up. So we're going to try to keep on going. Get 2 more with this leg. Hold that leg now up in the tabletop position and straighten out the other. Hello. Hello, bootsies. You come here and check my stomach muscles again. Oh. Hello. Come on. Good. Now hold that leg up in the tabletop position. The leg you just moved is now going straight up to the ceiling. And the other leg is going to go down and back up. Hello. Keep that leg straight now. Oh, there she goes. So extra distraction here. Now straighten out the other leg. Just keep on looking upwards. Good distraction. 2 more with this leg. And the last one. Oh, well done. And have a lovely stretch. Good, lower both of those feet back down. Next one is going to be the movement with your legs again. Actually, let's do a double leg stretch. So both arms are up to the ceiling. You're going to make sure that your trunk is lovely toned, that ribcage stays in the same position. Breathe in, breathe out, push both of your arms overhead, breathe in and come back. And now end up with your arms up to the ceiling, add one leg, straighten it out and come back, straighten out the other one and come back. Good, have one leg now up in the tabletop position, arms up to the ceiling, breathe out. When those arms and leg go away, breathe in when you come back. Last one with this leg, end up with your arms up to the ceiling. Now change legs, other leg up in the tabletop position, breathe in, breathe out again, arms and the other leg now overhead, away from the center, away from that belly button. Well done. Next level would be end up with your arms up to the ceiling. Now add the other leg. And now we're going to scissor. So right arm overhead, left hand towards your hip. Straighten out that left leg. And scissor the other set. And then last sets. Well done. And pull both of those knees into your chest and have a lovely stretch. Good. Down. Lower both of your feet back down. Roll yourself now onto your side, where we're going to start with the clam. So your bottom arm is overhead. You create that little arch on your side, so lift that ribcage up a little bit. Core is up, belly button's tucked in, knees are pulled up. Check if your feet are the same level as your body. Lower those feet back down. And then we're going to start with level 1. Open up and close that clam down. And now you're going to open up and slide that leg away. Feet together and knees together. Holding that trunk in that middle position with those core muscles lovely toned. And try to keep on going. Well done. And then 2 more. Last one. And then you have a well-deserved little rest for those muscles around your hip. While we're resting, stroking the cat. Trying to stay calm, hey? Good, we're going to continue now. You're going to make sure that that little arch is there still. Now you're going to lift both of your feet up. And now you're going to adjust with the clam first. You see, like those scratchies. And then last one like this. And now we're going to keep on going. Open up and slide that leg away. Feet together and knees again together. And then 2 more, like this. Well done. And relax. Pull those legs up all the way. Get them ready for the lift and lower, which is the next one. So straighten out both of your legs. Centers are still set around your tummy. And now lift that top leg up and down. Hope you can still see me behind the boots. Two more like this. Well done. Have a little rest. And then open your toes up to the ceiling, squeezing your buttocks a little bit more together with those core muscles again. And lift up and down. Keep on going, 2 more. Last one. And a quick little rest for those muscles around your hip again. Watch that little space on your side. Double check those core muscles. And then we're going to do sliding that leg diagonally behind you. If you have your fingertips on your pelvis and ribcage, make sure that they don't get bigger, because otherwise you start moving in your low back. Keep them at the same distance while you slide that leg behind you. Challenging those core muscles again. Well done. 2 more. Last one. And have a little rest for those muscles around your hip again. we're going to do the last one, is where we're going to first bring that top knee towards your chest. So watch your position and turn, lift your top leg up and bring that top knee towards your chest, straighten it out and again slide it behind you. But make sure you work those big stomach muscles well enough so that there's no movement in that low back. It just comes from those muscles around your hip. Two more. Last one. Well done. And then have a little rest. And then we're going to try to do the same but with your bottom leg. So lift your top leg up, snap that bottom leg and then lift your bottom knee up and down. And then two more. Well done. And have a good stretch. Bringing those knees all the way up to your chest as well as you can. Stretching out your low back. And then we're going to change sides. Take your towel with you. Change sides. Take the band with you if it was on that side. Where we're going to start with the clam on this side. So bottom arm is overhead. Both knees are bent. Create that little arch by lifting that ribcage up. Core is up, belly button's tucked in. And then check with your feet if they're the same level as your body. Lower those feet back down. And here we go. Open up and close. If you want to do this with your breathing rhythm, breathe out. And when that knee goes up, breathe in when you come back down. And then two more. And relax. And then open up and slide that leg away. Feet together and knees together. Holding those core muscles lovely toned. Watch out that I don't kick you. Two more. And relax those muscles around your hip for a little while. Make sure that that space stays there while you bring both of your feet up. Double check your centers. And then open up and close first. Two more. Well done. And then we're going to open up and slide that leg away. Try to keep on going, but do, of course, take a little break if you feel you need to. And then two more times. Last one. And relax, well done. Relax those muscles around your hip again. And now we're going to go overflowing into the lift and lower. So that space is still there, your centers are still lovely toned. And then lift that top leg up and down. Puts this now on the piano. Interesting, she's never been there. Oh. Good, and relax that top leg. And then you're going to open up those toes up to the ceiling, squeeze your buttocks a little bit more and lift those toes up and down. And she was going for my new flower arrangement, what I made with wild flowers yesterday. Different smell. Well done, keep on going. And then 2 more. Last one, well done. And again, have a little rest for those muscles around your hip. At that same time, while those muscles are resting, double check if that space is still there and those core muscles are toned. And then you're ready for the last one, when you slide that leg behind you, feet back together, and slide that leg again behind you and come back. And then 2 more. Well done. And have a good rest now. Rest those, pull those knees up, rest those muscles around your hip again. And then we got 1 more to go on this side, which is the bringing your knee towards your chest. So position is correct, centers are set. Lift that top leg just hip height and bring that knee up and straighten it out, slide it behind you. And then 2 more like this. Last one. Well done, hold it with that good control. Have a quick little rest for those muscles around your hip again. And again, while you do that, check the position and the tone of your stomach muscles and those core muscles. And now we're going to do the same with your bottom leg. So lift your top leg up and your bottom leg, and then just bring bottom knee towards your chest and straighten that leg out again. Two more. Well done. So we're done with the exercises on our side. So roll yourself now on your back again. First, pull both of those knees into your chest for a good stretch. And then let's first stretch those muscles out behind your thigh, on your thighs, so those hamstring muscles. So grab the band, place it on the bottom of one foot. Straighten out your leg when it's away from, and then put it towards you until you feel a nice stretch. And then let it stretch for 30 seconds. Bring your elbows down towards the mat and roll your head from side to side. Relaxing that ankle joint. And then relax your head in the middle position, but you're going to hold the stretch. With those core muscles still lovely toned around your stomach. And then ease off the stretch. Add the other foot so you can change legs. Again, knees straight and pull this leg in. And until you feel a good stretch again. And there we go, let it stretch. And now concentrate on a deep breath in and out. Keep those core muscles toned below your belly button. While again you fill those lungs up and gently let go the air out. And then ease off the stretch with this leg. Now we're going to stretch those muscles around your hips. So one ankle, top of the other knee, pull that leg up until you feel a nice stretch around your hip. I bet you feel it there from all those leg exercises on your side. And let this one stretch for 30 seconds. And then we're going to change sides. There we go, let go of this stretch, well done. Now roll yourself onto your stomach, where we're going to start with the one leg kick. So, forehead is on the towel. Your hands, if you want to double check yourself, have your hands in between the mat and your pelvis and try to keep that there. Tone your leg muscles, buttocks, turn your trunk in the front around your stomach and around your shoulder blades. And then we're going to start with 3 kicks with your heel towards your buttocks. Try not to dig into your fingers, and then 3 leg lifts with that same leg. And then the same on the other side, 3 kicks, 3 leg lifts. Alternate to the other side. 3 leg lifts. Same on the other leg. And your main, where you have to focus on, is that you hold that pelvis in that middle position with the strength of your muscles. Now you're going to, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, lift that leg up. Then do the 3 kicks in the air with your heel towards your buttocks. And then 3 pulses in the air. Again, no digging into that pelvis. Lower that leg all the way down. Double check your position. Lift the other side up. 3 kicks. 3 leg lifts. 3 kicks. Didn't change legs. Leg lift. 3 kicks. 3 leg lifts. And then last leg lift, 3 kicks. And 3 leg lifts. Well done. Next one is going to be the cobra. So, your hands are now on either side of your towel. Set your shoulder blade muscles, set your shoulder blades, set your core muscles, spread your legs apart a little bit, and then you're going to breathe in, breathe out, hold those shoulders down, breathing out, pushing yourself up and down. And again, pushing yourself up and down. So make sure that there's no movement in your low back, or as minimum as possible. Get the most of your movement from your hips. Gently push up and breathing out, holding those shoulders down. Push up, breathing out. Good, and then last one like this. Well done. Lower your forehead back down on the towel. Now slide your arms down and hands down a little bit on the mat, so that your elbows are in your side. And from here, same thing. Make sure your trunk is lovely toned, leg muscles and buttocks are toned. Breathe in, shoulders are down. Breathe out and push up. Try to keep those elbows in your side the whole time. Breathing out when you push up. Breathe in when you come back down. And you should feel this quite quickly in the back of your upper arms. Keep on tucking that belly button in, holding those core muscles toned. That movement is mostly from your hips. Hold those elbows in your side. Breathe breathing out when you push up, breathing in when you come down. 2 more if you can. And then last one. And relax. Oh, well done. Good. Now, hands are again on either side of the towel. Spread your legs back to hip width apart. We're going to do the pushing your ankle in and out. So double check if that pelvis is still in that middle position. Leg muscles and buttocks and trunk is still lovely toned. Lift one leg up. You're going to bend in that knee and then you're going to move from your hips, pushing that ankle in and out. And make sure that that movement is just from that hip joint. If you want to make this a little bit more difficult, lift your hands up, arms up away from the mat, and see if you can hold that control around your trunk. It's a little bit wobbly, but it's a good challenge for those core muscles and stomach muscles. Well done. One more time, in and out. And then lower that leg back down, lower those arms back down. Double check your position and turn. Lift up the other leg, bend in that knee and do the same thing on this side. Try to keep that thigh off the mat. And then lift your arms up on this side if you can. And you'll notice that one side is a little bit easier than the other side. But try to keep on going. One more time. Out and in. Well done. Lower those arms down. Lower your leg down. And now give yourself a nice, good stretch. Bring yourself onto your hands and knees. And stretch that low back out. Good, and then we got one more to do. So onto a sit position with your knees bent. So we're going to do an arm opening. I'll show you from the side first. So your arms are in front of you. You're going to make a lovely, centers are set, but belly button is tucked in, so you make a lovely C shape with that spine, rolling yourself down and pulling yourself back up. So make sure you breathe out when you roll yourself down. Breathe in when you come back up. Okay, now we're just going to go halfway. So starting position first, double check if those core muscles are still toned. Just go halfway and then you're going to open up an arm opening, come back with that arm, open up to the other side, come back. And then you pull yourself back up again. So now go as far down as you can and want to. And then open up, bring that shoulder back. Come back with your arm, bring the other shoulder behind you. Come back with that arm and pull yourself back up again. Roll yourself down, open up and back. Open up and back to the starting position. 2 more. Rolling down, open up and back. Open up. And back and come back down. Last one. Rolling down, open and open and come back down. Well done. Stretch yourself out in between your knees. Give your lower back a nice stretch. And then slowly bring yourself up to standing. Good, and then close your eyes. I'm going to go for a cool down now. Make sure that the weight is right on the bottom, in between both of your feet. Your knees are still slightly bent, not pushed back, but just a slight bend. And your pelvis is in your middle position. Your core is up, belly button's tucked in. Your shoulders are together, down towards your low back. That pitch and that string from the crown of your head are making you stand nice and tall. Bring your hands up to the ceiling. And lift yourself up onto your toes. See if you can hold that balance. Just a little heel lift. And then lower those heels back down, swing those arms down, keeping your spine straight, bending those knees, and then hands up and heels up. And then lower those heels again down, swing yourself down, arms down, and back up. Last one, lift yourself up onto your toes. And then lower those heels back down. And then bring your hands onto that ribcage again. Deep breath in. And gently out. One more in. And gently out. And relax. Well done. Well, hope to see you next week again for week 15. Bye.